Bring on Spring, part of the first grade Friends Forever series. Written by Judy Katschke and illustrated by Claire Elsom. It was the end of March. For Miss Fickle's first graders, it was the start of something awesome. Today is the first day of spring, Kono cheered. Time for the spring science fair, Molly said. Time for spring clothes, Kono said. Time for spring bugs, Josh said. Time for spring books, Julia said. Time for spring sweets, Andrew said. For Colin, spring meant playing outside. Time for sports, he said happily. Miss Fickle sprang into the classroom. She liked to dress as someone new every day. Today, she was a groovy gardener. Spring is in the air, and so is fun, Miss Fickle said. Who wants to plant bean sprouts? Everyone's hands went up. Miss Fickle's idea was cool beans. The kids got to work. They poured beans into bags of wet cotton. Miss Fickle gave a green thumbs up. Ready, set, grow, she said. But Colin didn't feel like planting. He poured the beans into his pocket. Colin looked out the window. He wanted to celebrate spring outside. Soon Colin got his wish. Ring! The recess bell rang. I'll plant my beans after recess, Colin said. Spring, here I come. Colin was first in the schoolyard. He pitched softballs. He shot hoops. He played soccer. He did cartwheels. Colin was having a great time until he reached into his pockets. They were empty. His bean sprout seeds were gone. I've lost my beans, Colin cried. Now how will I plant my beanstalks? Colin's friends wanted to help. Don't worry, Colin, Julia said. We'll help you find your beans, said Andrew. The kids looked everywhere for Colin's beans. They looked on the softball field. They looked on the basketball court. They looked on the soccer field. They looked on the playground. But the beans were too small to find. Oh no, said Colin sadly. Now Miss Fickle will be upset. Colin went back to the classroom. I'm sorry, Miss Fickle, said Colin. I lost my beans. It's okay, Colin, said Miss Fickle. We can find more beans for you. That afternoon, the class went out to the garden. Miss Fickle gave Colin a lot of new beans. Thanks, Miss Fickle, Colin said. Miss Fickle smiled. Just wait and see, Colin. Your lost beans may find you. Miss Fickle was right. Just a few weeks later, Colin's beanstalk found him. Ready or not, spring, here we come.